Welcome to a new vlog.
Didn't we just do that?
This week I'm going to be reading a bunch of Kim Harrison and Count Your Lucky Stars. I don't have anything else planned for this week.
The only book I have right now is Finley Donovan. And all these comic books that I have to read.
Unless, of course, the rat rescue finally gets babies.
Yeah, have you mentioned it? I'm sure you've had the restraint to not mention it.
I actually haven't mentioned it.
No, really?
Yeah.
She's been thirsty for baby rats.
I'm on 2 breeder lists, and I'm just like, can someone please?
I will not be getting rats.
No, she won't.
I'm gonna just watch her get rats and do that. Oh, I guess this week's my birthday. So we're also doing birthday stuff, which pretty much just amounts to going out to dinner and having cake.
Don't lick my toes.
Why are you doing this?
You freak. She's just like, okay, I accept, I guess. We've had her since she was 9 weeks old. She knows what this is.
He told me that the life... Oh, losing balance. You can go.
She is long dog. She is not balanced dog. Emotionally or physically.
Yeah, she's pretty messed up. If you lick me.
See you next clip.
Hello. I haven't read anything yet. But I thought I could come to you with a humble unboxing. I got a thing, and I thought I could open it live-ish and show you what I got. So, here, I'll step away. And I will... Opening. This is exactly how you do unboxings, right? You open it away from like the camera so they can't see it. But I got my Yennefer. I'm gonna set this box down. I got a Yennefer Funko. This is, oh cool, the reflection. That's working out really great. But I got the Yennefer from the Battle of Sodden. It was very expensive. But I love her. Here's a better look without the glare as much, but she's beautiful. I just cannot get that reflection out. I think you get the picture though. But I love her, and I don't know where I'm going to put her or if I'm going to keep her in the box. I don't think she comes with a stand. But there's a little space for her as if she did. So for now I'm going to put her on my shelf, but that's all I have. I didn't start reading anything. I'm going to start Finley Donovan by El Casamano. Is that how you say your name? Yeah. I have high hopes for that one because Sarah loved it. I'm not a cozy mystery kind of person, but I think it's like kind of like funny thriller. So we'll see how that goes. And as far as my reading plans for the week, I don't really have much planned. So we have no choice but to just see where the week takes us. So wish me luck in that.
I never actually got my thoughts on A Perfect Blood down, so before I start Count Your Lucky Stars, which is the third, and I don't know if that series has I'm sure it has a name. I don't know the name, but the third romance book by Alexandra Bellafleur. But anyway, A Perfect Blood. So that one's about humans who have a hate group against supernaturals, and it's getting 2 stars for me because I just don't like it. First of all, while there's not a trans character, there's a lot of transphobic terminology that makes me uncomfortable, like whenever a certain character pops up, and it's every single time they pop up. It is relentless, and I just don't like that. The other thing I don't like is I don't like the racism angle because it is flung dirt at they're flinging dirt at me. I don't like the racism angle because it's just like very overdone, I guess. It's like cartoony racism, which is often how these books do racism, is it's like very overdone cartoony racism because they're written by white women who have no business writing about racism because they don't understand it in a way that makes it realistic. and I just don't like it. It's always so overly done. And then like they have a government angle here, so I didn't care about that at all. I hated it. I hate when like there's government conspiracies. It's one of my least favorite tropes. Like those are my least favorite episodes of the X-Files, which I'm going through right now. Every time those pop up, I kind of zone out because I hate it. I hate it so much. So anyway, those are my thoughts on A Perfect Blood. I'm about to start Count Your Lucky Stars, and hopefully that one will be more entertaining. And hopefully these rats chill out.
Tell the kids at home what's happening.
My syringe doesn't fit in the bottle, so I have to tip the bottle completely sideways.
We're in a too much tuna situation.
Gotta give Daisy her heart medicine.
I have a spoon.
She does have a spoon. All right.
I love this angle because I'm sitting on the bed, so I feel like I'm a tiny person, just like, what's up?
Like me.
Are you tiny?
I think I'm average.
I feel taller than you and Kendra only when we're all together.
All right. This is where you have to help me.
All right. Should I stop recording?
Yes.
Say goodbye to the kids at home.
Goodbye. It's raining, so the light is bad. So don't worry about that. But anyway, I didn't get to talk to you guys yesterday about my thoughts on Count Your Lucky Stars, which I finished. 2 stars. It felt so empty. I don't know how else to put it. The rat got me, in case you're wondering why I'm right down here. I don't know how else to put it other than it just felt so empty. They had no personalities. I wasn't invested in their romance. All the funny moments felt manufactured and just not very fun. It just felt empty. So, 2 stars. And unfortunately, I think I'm probably gonna call it with Alexandra Bella Fleur because I liked 1 of 3. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm moving on to Ever After by Kim Harrison. Can't really explain what this one's about because it's so deep in the series that everything's spoilery, but I am reading it. I've only read this one once, so it'll be interesting to see how I feel about it. I'll update you later. Alright, so I'm still in the middle of Ever After by Kim Harrison, and I'm not enjoying it. Some long series have this issue where they leave a lot of loose threads dangling in the wind, and then they have to tie them up before they can get to like the finale, and that's what this book is. It's just tying up loose threads. It's doing it in a way that's very irritating. One thing I've noticed, it happened in the last book too, where like Rachel is growing up, which I hate saying. She's almost 30, but she's growing up. She's maturing. And basically what that means in these books is that she's extremely self-deprecating, takes the blame for everything that goes wrong, and just tears herself to shreds. And I hate it. She has no confidence anymore. She thinks that she's the problem in every situation, and everyone else has to boost her up. And it's so irritating because she wasn't like that at the beginning of the series. She was a much more confident person. So I hate that. Kim Harrison's version of growing up means just being a weaker person mentally. I hate that. Hi. And then the other thing is, in this book, we're dealing with the demons again, and like, we're supposed to be terrified of the demons. We're supposed to think that they're a super strong, powerful race that could do some serious damage, except that in this book, at any rate, they're going to blindly allow themselves to be completely, utterly destroyed because it's easier than dealing with the person who wants to destroy them. Yeah, that's terrifying. You just wait them out, they'll self-destruct on their own. So yeah, I'm not enjoying it. I'm about halfway through. Maybe the end will pick up, and hopefully the next 2 are better, and then the 2 after that, the 2 new ones. So
We're going to play a game called Attempt to Look at the Viewfinder and not your own face on the camera, because it's weird. You know what I mean? Second thing we're going to play is, well, it's not really an unboxing. It's more like I already unboxed it. And here it is. But I got issues number 1 and 3 of Something Is Killing the Children by James Tynion the 4th? I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry if you're watching, James. But yeah, I'm going to set these over here. Oh, you can't even see what I was watching, which was Dead by Daylight. Just people playing it. But anyway, yeah. So I got Something's Killing the Children. I'm waiting on 2, which is what I need because I already read number 1. So I ordered all 3 of them at the same time from the same place, but they decided to ship 1 and 3 together and 2 together. And 2 is not coming until later. So I'm a little bit stuck because I ordered the first issue. Then again, I am going to reread it because it was maybe a year ago. I don't quite remember. Don't remember a ton of the story either. I think I remember enough to like jump into 2 and be fine, but I don't want to. It'll only take me like half hour to read that. So don't know if I'll get them read in this vlog, but I want to go through them soon. I got them for my birthday. So yeah, my birthday was yesterday. I don't think I mentioned that. I haven't stopped to film a lot this week. I'm in the middle of doing a few other things. I feel like I'm pausing a lot too as I speak. It could be because I just like ran a little bit and I'm having a hard time catching my breath. Maybe I should have waited to record. But the point is, I have things to read and do you mind? I have things to read and they are comic books. And they're really good. I obviously enjoyed the first issue where I went to bought 2 more. I think the 4th one is out and the 5th one is up for pre-order. So if I really like 2 and 3, I'm probably going to go ahead and buy 4, maybe pre-order 5. But there's a couple of new comics coming out in March. One is a Damien one. One is Super Sons, I believe, which is Damien and Jonathan Kent. My arm is getting tired. So yeah, 2 comic books coming up. And then I think May is when Son of Kal-El is coming out, which is a Jonathan story. Jonathan Kent got like lost somewhere and he grew up a few years, so they didn't want him to be 10 anymore, which I'm kind of sad about because I really love the comics where he's 10. They're very cute. But he's the new Superman, so he has to be a little older. You might have heard a bit about him a couple months back because there's a whole bunch of fake outrage because Superman is gay. And that was like in every article, when the truth is Superman is not gay. Superman's son is bisexual, and everyone read it as Superman is gay, and they decided to throw weird fits, and the guy who played Superman in Lois and Clark, I think, threw some hissy fit. Who cares about his opinion? He doesn't do anything now anyway. Point is, new Superman content coming. I need to read Super Sons. I bought the Omni, the new Omni, because they had one come out, and they had it updated because new stuff happened. And then they released even more. So I'm anticipating a third omnibus for Super Sons because you can't get this one anymore. I had a bit of a situation where I had a couple that I really wanted to get and I was like putting off getting them because typically an omnibus is anywhere from $50 to like $150. I've never spent $150. The most I spent on one, I think, was $80 for the Superman omnibus, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't remember, but I happened to buy a couple, and as soon as I bought them, they stopped being available, and the used copies shop in price. Never get a used omnibus, ever, unless you personally know the person who read it, and they can tell you that they opened it correctly. I'm sure I've said that before. Just never buy one, because most likely you're going to get a messed up copy. So, word to the wise, but I have all brand new ones, because I was very lucky. My timing was good. But I have the second Superman or Super Sons omnibus. And if they release a third one with this new content in it, I'm not going to buy it. Because I don't want to keep having to buy more and more of them because they're really expensive. This one I think was $60, which maybe in the grand scheme of things isn't too much money. But, you know, for me it is, and for a single book it is. It's absolutely worth the price though, because the amount of comics in it is literally worth more than that by a ton. And also, like, a lot of people worked on it. There's lots of editors, like the colorists, the like line drawers, everything. There's so many people who go into making comic. They should be a lot more expensive than they are. But thankfully they aren't, so I can afford to get them once in a while. I'm anticipating a lot of comic book related content to come. I just need to figure out a way to make it like funner, I think, because if I would pop in and say, I'm going to read this comic, and then I pop out and I'm like, I read that comic, It's not the same as when you're in the middle of a book and you can stop and do clips. So I'm going to attempt some creativity, which is a little out of my wheelhouse typically, but you know, we'll see. Wish me luck. I didn't figure out a way to make reading the comics more entertaining for you, but I thought I'd show you maybe some of the art in what I'm reading right now, so it wasn't just me kind of sitting here talking about it. So I'm going to show you the art gallery in Something is Killing the Children Volume 1, because it's the only thing I could show you that's not spoilery or horrendously graphic. So we're going to do that now. We'll start here because it's absolutely beautiful. This is the main character, kind of the story. Her name is Erica Slaughter. And I guess I could explain to you as I'm one-handedly flipping through this what the story is about. It's very simple. There are monsters who kidnap and eat children, and she is sent to kill them. These are the alternate covers for the various volumes in this first trade paperback, and the art is just so beautiful. I have the first 3 volumes, and I just finished this one actually. Oh. And this will be the last one. Nice little splash page. Oh, actually, no, it's not splash. But yeah, so there's that. And again, yeah, I can't actually show you a lot from this because it's violent and there's lots of blood and stuff, and it just would be better if I steered clear of that. So I have just finished Volume 1, and I'll be now quickly moving on to Volume 2, which I've never read before. Volume 1 was a reread. But yeah, the basic plot of this is, at least in the beginning, there's monsters that eat kids. They kidnap them, keep them, and eat them. A little bit, it kind of makes me think of Pennywise in the new It movie, but not necessarily like that. And there's the mysterious main character who is able to see these monsters that pretty much only kids can see, and everyone in the town is freaking out because kids keep going missing. And that's about as many details as I want to say. If you think you'd like it, I would suggest giving it a try. It's by the same author who's currently doing Batman, I believe, and I really don't like his Batman, but I do like these. He also is doing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles right now. It's James Tynion, is that the fourth? I don't know if I'm saying his name right, and Sarah's not here, so I have to improvise. But I'm going to continue reading these. And then I guess I also have an update. I started Finley Donovan by El Casimano. I'm so bad at names. Why do I do this? And I like it so far. I'm sure Sarah talked about it in her clips when she was reading it. But it's like a fun little, not thriller, not mystery. It's something in the middle of that. But it's basically about an author who is behind on her book that is due, and her husband left her for someone else, and he sucks, and one of the kids that is theirs sucks, and she's just trying to like figure life out, and someone accidentally thinks she's like a hit woman and tries to hire her. It's super fun so far. I haven't gotten very much into it, hoping to read more next week, but time keeps getting away from me. I haven't quite been able to find my balance again with this since Wicket. I've just been kind of off lately in a lot of things, but I'm gonna try and do better. Obviously, I'm not 100% on my A game or anything, but I'm gonna pop in when I read stuff, and I'm gonna pound these 2 other comics I have here to try and pad my Goodreads, and maybe I'll pick another handful for next week. I don't have the 4th volume, which is out, and the 5th one is on pre-order for October, so I'm gonna immediately be without, which is why I like to read comics typically that are like kind of one-offs, because I don't have to wait for more. But I didn't want to wait. That's the thing, is like, if you wait till they're all out, then the book doesn't do as well, and then they'll run shorter than they should have. So if you have the means, buy stuff when you can, and if you want to wait to read it, which is what I do, that's fine. But I wanted to buy these and support it so that the comic run didn't end early, because I'm not actually sure what the end game is for. If you can hear that, I'm scratching my leg. I have eczema and it's wintertime. But yeah, so I don't know what the end game is for this, how long it'll run, anything like that. But I'm hoping it goes for a while because I'm having a good time. And also, the rats are behind me. I don't know if you can see movement in the space pod up here, but I think that's Dorothy. And we're going to try and show you a thing she does where when you pick her up, her little feet tuck in. And Sarah said that's some genetic thing, but her sister doesn't do it, and Wookie doesn't do it. And I accidentally made all the rats gain a whole lot of weight. Not a dangerous amount, mind you. Just like not a great amount. So, yeah, we have some things to work on. But they're doing good. Wookie's doing good. She's asleep, so I should also be asleep.
Welcome to the end of the vlog.
Yeah. Hi.
I have dogs, as usual.
I have Bo Burnham.
Per usual. Belly. Long dog. Alright, what did you read this week?
I started Finley Donovan is Killing It by El Cosmano. And is it Cosmano? I don't know how to say her last name.
Cosmano, I think.
And I read the first 3 volumes of Something is Killing the Children by James... Oh, no. It's over there.
Aww.
The guy who's currently doing Batman Future State, James Tynion the Fourth. That's his name.
What do you think of Finley Donovan so far?
I like it. I hate the dad or the husband, and I hate the oldest child. I hope that she gets killed.
Alright, well, I read Count Your Lucky Stars, Ever After, and I'm in the middle of Undead Pool. The last two are by Kim Harrison. The first one is by...
Alexandria Bellafleur.
Yes. As y'all saw, I didn't care for the first 2 that I read. The Undead Pool, though, I'm enjoying.
That's good.
So, what are you planning on reading next week?
I need to finish Finley Donovan, and I actually just got the 4th issue of Something's Killing the Children, so I'm going to read that probably tonight. And then I got a few other things in my library I'm going to pick from.
Well, I'm going to finish The Undead Pool, and, wait, no. With The Witch with No Name, or Witch with No Name. It's confusing. And then I also have, Arsenic and Adobo.
Oh, I hope you like it so I could give you my copy.
I think I am going to like it.
If you like it, then obviously,
yeah,
we'll film us with me gifting her my copy.
Yeah. So, I don't know how next week's gonna go vlogging-wise, because it's shaping up to be a real bad week.
Yeah, we might have another 2-week drought where we just make both weeks' clips together, because it's just gonna be very hectic and stuff.
Yeah. So, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe.
If you didn't, also like, comment, and subscribe.
Every like is a boop for Cujo.
Yeah, and every dislike is a tummy pat.
Boop. She's just like, why are you like this? She's like, of all the human beings in Arizona, why did I end up with you?
Buttercup, are you gonna knock the tripod over?
Alright, goodbye.
Later.